Here is the juicy stuff that you guys have been waiting for that I haven't shared yet. What are the things I've always told myself I was gonna do and not do? I think we should talk about what everyone is asking. Hi Sunshines, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. I decided that we are going to do a sit down type of chat today instead of a vlog or something because I want to talk to you guys because we have never really spoken. So for some of you, you might just have clicked on this and didn't know what to expect and don't know who I am. So I'm Katarina, I'm 24 years old, about to be 25 on July 22nd. I'm very excited for my birthday. I grew up in Connecticut, I went to school in New York, went to the Fashion Institute of Technology, and I always wanted to be a model, an influencer, all the things. I loved being in front of the camera, but I didn't know how to go about it. And I did some modeling growing up, but I knew that that had like a time stamp on it basically, and it's just really hard to get into that right away, especially because I'm only 5'4". So I went the creator route, actually quit my job, moved in with my boyfriend in Alabama, so I now live in Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. I got a dog named Beanie. This is Beanie. She's my teacup golden doodle, and I started posting online and just shared my life. I started telling my mom about it, and my mom was diagnosed with cancer in 2020, so she kind of was just bored, and I told her like, hey, you should share your story on TikTok. So we kind of went through this journey together. In October of 2024 until January 15th, we posted every single day on TikTok when I was home taking care of her, and it is a time that I've spent with my mom that I'm so grateful that I had that time because I got to do everything I've always wanted to do with my mom and just continue to make memories until she passed away. And she always talked about how we should see the sunshine in our day and just be so grateful for life. Now on social media, my only message is that I want you guys to live the best life and do anything you've always wanted and to always see the sunshine in your day, because no matter what you're going through, there's always a reason to smile. And throughout my mom's entire cancer journey, she always smiled and never had like a dull moment. She was just always so happy and had such a beautiful smile. So I'm kind of doing all of this and continue with her legacy, but that's a little bit about me. And now we have a lot of things coming up. So it's my birthday on July 22nd, and then literally the day before my birthday, I'm packing for my sister. She's about to give birth. She is like 10 days from her due date as of today, which is the Tuesday before my birthday. And we're excited. So I'm gonna pack my stuff, like my baby watch, little carry-on that I'm gonna bring, because the minute she goes into labor, she's gonna text me. I'm gonna book a flight and fly to North Carolina. I am so excited to be an aunt, you have no idea. It's something that I never really thought about, but now that we've gone through the process of like the baby shower and me actually seeing her pregnant, I'm like, oh my God, this is real life. I'm going to be an aunt, and it's a boy. So I'm very excited, and everyone in my family is very excited. She'll probably give birth around the date that they said, so the 25th, around there, but we don't know obviously. And I'll be with her for about like 5 days, and then after that, here is the juicy stuff that you guys have been waiting for that I haven't shared yet. What I am doing in August is Chris and I are packing most of our things that we just want for the month, and we are going into a house that we are renting, and we're going to stay there for an entire month. Now what we are doing in Florida is we are looking for a house. Now, when people say they're looking for a house, I feel like they look for like the nicest, bougiest house, you know? But for me and for Chris and I, we decided that we want equity in our house. We're going to find something that needs fixing, and it'll be a lot cheaper because Florida, it just isn't that cheap, especially for us who are in our 20s. And we want to live there so badly because I just think that it'll be so good for me, for my mental health. Where we live right now in Alabama, there is zero things around me. Like, I live in the smallest town. I live 45 minutes from like really active life, the city, but then like 25 minutes from just the regular grocery store. So I'm very excited to have that type of lifestyle again, because I went from Connecticut where everything was just 10 minutes away to then New York where it was down the street. Like literally I could walk anywhere, to now Alabama, where I have to drive everywhere to go anywhere. I just found that I am a person who likes to go out, likes to do things, but also have the ability to come home and kind of have that flexibility in that way. And I think that I'll have that in Florida. There's also the beach, which I'm so excited about. I love to run. That's the other thing. I'm training for my marathon, so I think it's gonna be a great place to train for the marathon. I'm gonna run right next to the water every day. I'm gonna do Pilates, and I'm really excited to make new friends. So if you live near like West Palm, Jupiter area in Florida, let me know, because we'll be over there and I wanna make new friends. And Beanie will be there. And yeah, so that's what we're doing in August. So we're gonna spend probably the first 2 weeks like just enjoying being there, seeing if we even like being there, because I think I will, based off all the things I just told you, but you really don't know until you're there. So we're gonna go there, see how it is the first couple weeks, and then really get like nitty gritty of like, okay, what town would we want to live in? What neighborhood? Like stuff like that, and hopefully find something. But if we don't find something the first month, it's fine. We're just gonna reevaluate our scenario and then go from there based off of what we know. I do think that this is gonna be a good part of my life and like a nice little refresh, you could say. And I have family that lives down there, so being near my family will also be a good plus for me. So that is the secret that I was holding from you guys. Oh, so marathon training. So I am that person who, if I set a goal, I'm doing it. But with everything that happened with my mom, I had to kind of take a step back from the goal of running a marathon that I've had for 2 years and just focus on her. I didn't really focus on anything else, not even social media really. I just posted because it was fun with my mom and I. Marathon training is definitely a priority this year, and I set a goal for myself to run a marathon on December 6th. So I have plenty of time, I think, to get it all done. I think it'll be a good journey. I am up to 6 miles, will be my longest run in months tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm using the app Runna, which I absolutely love. Like literally has helped me so much. That's what I use to train for my half marathon that I ran last year. I'm using that to create a training plan so I know like, okay, what miles should I be running every week? Because for me, if I were to plan this, I would think, oh, you have to run like 10 miles at least every single time you go running, which is not the case. You'll get burnt out. So I love Runna. It just tells me what to do. I don't have to think about it. So I've been using that, and the goal by August is to get up to 10 miles. And I am pretty sure I'll be able to do that. I am adjusted to like the humidity in the air, so I think it'll be good. But I'm really excited. I also set this goal because my twin brother, Steven, he got me marathon shoes for Christmas, so I had to do it, obviously. Running a marathon, and let me know if you guys want any like running tips or anything. I have so much knowledge. I've been running since I was 14 years old, so there's a lot of things that I just know instinctually. But if you guys have any questions or want to know more about it, please let me know in the comments. I would love to answer any of them, and maybe I can make a whole video out of it. It's something that I'm really passionate about, and I just think that it helps me mentally and also obviously physically. But when I go out there to run, it's like my time to myself, my time in my thoughts, and a time to obviously be outside and move my body. We'll see how the run goes, but my half marathon, I had to poop 3 times, so I'm hoping I don't have to do all that for the full marathon. But I also ate so many carbs right before, so I think that's why. We'll see how this goes. But I'm also like prioritizing my health in different ways. So I am meal prepping every single week, and also focusing on weight training, but not like heavy weight training, like Pilates weight training, so that every part of my body is balanced with muscle and not just like my legs, because when you run, you don't want to be off balance with your muscle because that doesn't help with stability. That's another thing I'm focused on. I like to kind of call this series of my life the Starting Over series, because I feel like this is a time where I'm going to be 25, pretty much like a really big year that I am turning. And it's the middle of my 20s, and I am kind of just reflecting like, what are the things I've always told myself I was gonna do and not do? So the marathon, live somewhere near the beach, build a business for myself, which I'm currently doing, just prioritizing my health and wanting to be in the best shape that I know I can be. And not that how I am now is bad, but I just know that I could be doing more, and that I know that I will have fun doing more, and it will just bring me so much joy and peace and happiness. So that is why I'm doing it, and just getting things in order, like reorganizing my house. And obviously when we get a new house, I'll bring you guys along for how I decorate and organize that. I just want to build a new version of myself, so that in 5 years, when I'm 30 years old, I can look back and be like, wow, I am in a good place where as I'm raising my children, because by then I hope to have kids, that I'm in a good centered place where I can focus on them fully and not have to basically like start over all over again. And Beanie is here for the entire ride. She's adorable. Although when we go to Florida, we have to find a new groomer, which is literally a process. I did not realize how difficult it was to find a good groomer. She's so sleepy, she is so funny. And I think we should talk about what everyone is asking. When are you gonna get proposed? I don't understand why that is such a hot topic. It's like, I am 25, and yes, I would like to be married, but like, there's so many other people that are 25 in relationships and not married. Like, why are we putting so much pressure on it? I just think that like with everything that happened with my mom, it obviously wasn't a good time to focus on that. And then when I got back to life and everything here, we had stuff for my sister, and then my best friend got engaged, and so I focused on that. And now I kind of just want to focus on myself and not have to worry about anything else, because I know planning a wedding is going to be a lot, and I don't want to add that stress. So I just kind of want to, you know, relax a little bit and see how things go, and then maybe get married later in the year or next year. No rush. I mean, I do want to have kids soon, but I don't think that I need to put the pressure on getting married right now, you know? Does that make sense? I feel like 2 years in a relationship is still like early. I would say so. And he is literally the best man I've ever been with, so I'm happy how we are now. I'm also very excited for fall. I was never a fall person until I hit like 2 years ago when I was like 23, and I realized like, oh, fall outfits are actually really cute, and I'm not freezing all the time. Like, especially if I live in Florida, like I'm not gonna be freezing all the time. And I just think the vibes are so high when it is October, November. It's just so beautiful outside, and it just makes me so excited. So even though I'm loving the summertime right now, I cannot wait for fall. I think fall in Florida is gonna be very different, because I'm so used to the trees changing and like everything just looking different and feeling different. But when I'm in Florida, I feel like it's gonna be the same for a while, right? That's how it is, right? Pumpkin spice lattes. I am gonna admit I did get the creamer already, but no shame, right? Obviously we had to get it. I also like the outfits and the coziness of it. Like, it's just a vibe. And then all of the movies, and I absolutely love the holidays, so thinking about that gets me really excited. So I'm excited for all that to happen, and it's coming up so quick. This year blew by. I don't know how it's already the 7th month of the year. It's insane. That's pretty much an update on me, and if you didn't know me, you know a lot about me now. And let me know what you guys want to see next. I am going to be posting so many more vlogs and so many more like educational videos. I love to bake and cook, so let me know if you want videos about that. But that's pretty much everything that I have to say right now. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, because it does help me a lot, and I really appreciate it. And I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Say bye, Beans! Say bye!